What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back. We're gonna try this again. You know, you do what you can, and then to a certain point, it's just like, you know, you're at the mercy of your streaming software, mercy of your internet. Sometimes I just have bad internet. I don't know why. Anyways, make sure to like the new stream. Don't forget. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome back. What's up, Clone Plays? I don't think I welcomed you from the last mini stream. How is that looking? Is that any better? Yo, M5 builds himself. I'm building your gunship tonight, dude. How cool is that? I'm excited. I've heard good things and I've seen good things. So, we're going to see firsthand what I think about it. Let me pull up the instructions. I think they're in... Yeah, there we go. Where are we at? I bought them a while ago. May 4th, actually. There it is. Bought them on Star Wars Day. Ooh, the Wolfpack variant looks pretty cool. I may have to attempt that one next. Is that's probably just like a recoloring, right? Like there aren't any unique parts that you would need for that? Or is there? Just stealing all of Coconut's internet. It's you, Clone Plays. What's up, Jaeger? And Will Harper, how you doing, man? It's been a hot second. James, welcome to the stream. Naruto, I'm trying to play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I've never heard of that before. Excuse me. Ironic. What's ironic? What's up? Welcome back, Beck Baker. Alrighty, let's get this party started, shall we? Let me see here. Let me see something. It's mostly a recolor. That's what I was wondering. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see, like, kind of down here a little bit better what I'm doing and what's going on. Most of the parts came in pretty good condition. I've got a few that are just gross. You know, of course, the Bricklink store that I bought them from didn't say anything about that. So that was kind of frustrating. I'm very impressed, though, with people who can, like, build a mock and then build instructions for it. I'm currently building a vehicle myself, or a ship, I should say. No way I could do instructions for it, too. Huge props to you, M5. Very impressive. Whoa, I went down a lot faster than I thought it would. Dude, Solid Brick Studios, the man himself. What's up, man? What's up, bro? What happened to the beard? Dude, the beard's gone. Beard goes usually during the summer because, you know, I was framing for a while and having a beard is just, ugh. Having a beard and framing sucked. And then kind of just, you know, even though I don't frame anymore, you get to a point where, like, the beard's nice during the winter and stuff. It keeps you warm. You look good. You look all rugged and you look manly. And then summer comes and it just gets hot and scratchy. And you want to, you know, kind of upgrade. Get my summer look going. So decided to shave. What do you think? Do I look better or worse without it, guys? Thanks for joining the stream, Solid Brick Studios. Do you care? Do you prefer to be called Solid Brick Studios, or do you prefer people to use your name, David? Or do you not care? What is the new mock? What's up, regular Brick Studios? Stay tuned for Sunday. I mean, I guess if you want a sneak peek or an early look at it, you can join my Patreon. They already know what it is. Nah, look, you look amazing, pal. Thanks, I appreciate it. I try. Yo, what's up, Colt? How you doing, man? Nothing much. I was kind of sick today, to be honest. I think I just been overworking myself a little bit, so I've been really tired and just kind of got a stomach ache, but I'm doing better now. How are you doing, Colt? My girlfriend asked why your name is Coconut Brick Studios. That's a good question. So it's kind of a long story. Back in 2019, I was freshly married, and I'd been thinking about, I started like getting my Lego collection out, and I was looking through it and like starting to build stuff again, and I stumbled across a couple of channels, I think M&R Productions and Jang Bricks, and I was like, oh, this stuff is cool. And I showed my wife, and she was like, oh, that's cool, like you should totally do something like that, like you love Legos, you love doing that kind of stuff. And I was like, I don't know, like I kept debating about it, and I was like, would I even be good at that? Could I pull something like that off? And she was like, do it. She was a big proponent of me doing this channel since day one. So when I officially started the channel, because she was like such a huge influence, I decided to pay tribute to her in the channel name. She's a huge fan of names, and she loves names. And she loves coconut. She loves the taste, she loves the flavor, she loves the smell. Like everything we own, like every kind of beauty product is coconut everything. We cook with coconut milk. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put coconut in the channel name, because videos. So there it is. That's the genesis of Coconut Brick Studios. I was a little worried in the beginning that it would be like a girly channel, like people would think I was a girl, just because like, oh, coconut. I don't know why, to be honest. Me being a classic overthinker, I was like, oh, will it be too girly? But I think, I feel like it suited me fine. I feel like I've kind of developed the name and the brand, so to speak, pretty well. Love the smell, but hate the taste. Not a huge fan of the taste either, to be honest. The smell's alright. She's got some pretty good smell and stuff. Yeah, sorry, there's a little bit of lag there. Like I said, I adjusted a couple of things, couple of settings, but at the end of the day, sometimes my Wi-Fi is just bad. I hate it, but, that's just how it goes. That's awesome to hear that your wife was the catalyst for you creating your channel. It's really cool. She's definitely been a huge support and a huge, just a huge support of the channel. Because, doing something like this is hard, especially when you're trying to do it, when you take it very seriously and you want it to like really go somewhere. I put a lot of time, money, and effort into this. So to have her support it and have her be behind it as well is very, very meaningful to me. A lot of people are like, oh, your wife probably hates this, or your wife probably complains all the time. Like, sometimes she does. Like, if I've been in here too long, she'll come in and get me, drag me out. But for the most part, she's pretty supportive. I like coconut. Coconut water is great. I honestly don't know if I've ever had... Well, yeah, I have. Never mind. I take that back. It's all right. It's been a while since I've had it. I'd have to try it again. I always thought coconut was because you're rocking the Islander look. Also, welcome to the stream battle. That's pretty funny. Yeah, honestly, I kind of fit the vibe pretty well. Like, I really, when I started the channel, I leaned into the whole tropical thing hard. Like, I've got this hat with the palm trees on it. I got shirts with palm trees, beach vibes. Like, I got the long hair. That didn't really have anything to do with the channel, though. That was more of a personal decision. See you later, Micah Martin. Beck Baker, to answer your question, I'm building a custom gunship designed by man by the name of M5s. You can check him out on Instagram. I've seen this built before. My friend SW Bricks and Figs, he built it, and I'm interested to see what it looks like. I have the brick vault instructions as well, and I actually was going to go with those. Excuse me. But that one's expensive. Dude, it's like freaking $300-$400 to build just one. This one was a lot cheaper. I have my concerns, my qualms about this set, but I want to see it in person, and I feel like, if I have to, I can modify it. So props to M5 for building a cost-effective gunship. I think I might have scared Solid Brick Studios off with that long coconut story. .442nd, very underrated clones. That would look very good in Lego. I'm super excited to get my 442nd. I thought you were coconut because you liked coconut water. I mean, I don't hate it, but I definitely don't. I myself am not huge on coconut flavored stuff. I lived in Thailand for a while, and they love coconut over there, so I developed a taste for it. What's up, Clone Trooper Lego? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Is the lag clearing up, guys? Looks great. Thank you, Micah. You have the ultimate surfer stoner look, more surfer than stoner, which is ironic because I don't do drugs and I hate surfing. So, if Coconut starts calling his soccer ball Wilson, we know there's a problem. I wonder how many people are going to get that reference, Will. It's an old reference now these days. Now, I feel like I definitely cleaned up the look a lot when I shaved. It was looking pretty scraggly towards the end. But don't worry, it'll come back. It'll be back someday. What's your favorite mock you've ever made? I mean, I'd have to go with Utapau just because of the sheer success, you know what I mean? But I actually really enjoyed doing Ryloth. I feel like that one turned out pretty well. But that being said, I'm currently working on something that will give both of those projects a run for their money. So, stay tuned for that. Episode 1, let me scoot that back a little bit. Episode 1 comes out on Sunday. What's the problem with that? The problem with what, Micah? Hey, what's up, Locke? Welcome. How you doing tonight? In this case, it would be a minifigure. Custom Wilson minifig. I gotta take some supplements really quick. Hey, what's up, Scott? Welcome. Now the party can start. Scott's here. My Star Wars is a no. What does that mean, Naruto? Do you think Fox should have gotten all that hate? No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, what he did sucked, and we all loved Fives, but I mean, if you think about it, he was a clone trooper enacting orders. He had a rogue clone trooper. He didn't know fully what was going on, and he had a gun, and he was acting unstable, so you gotta do what you gotta do, right? What's the thoughts on the new Star Wars wave? I would say it's a very minifigure heavy wave, meaning the minifigures look great, whereas the builds, I don't know, I find the builds a little lacking. However, that was to be expected, giving Lego's new approach of building kind of like, the smaller downscaled sets, kind of like what we saw with the AAT, Imperial Shuttle, TIE Fighter, X-Wing. I would imagine we're going to see more stuff like that. So some of the builds, I found a little wanting, but the minifigures are solid, especially when I just saw the leaked minifigs from the Forge set today. Oh, they look good. They look really good. Fox did nothing wrong. That's what I'm saying. As they say, good soldiers follow orders. I'm also working on overhauling my 2013 gunship design, some snot wings. Ooh. Oh yeah, taking advantage of Life Brick's sale on his... I think I've bought him from his Bricklink store without even realizing it was him. Because, you know, it's not called Life Brick Studios or whatever. The Forge is a must-get set. Oh yeah, 3 great figs for 30 bucks, especially that, what's the other Mandalorian? There's the Forge Smith or whatever, Mandalorian, and then someone else. That guy looks really cool. I'd get it for him alone, to be honest. Interested to see like what the Forge itself will look like. Whoa, did I miss some steps? Oh, nope. Did I? No, I don't think so. Oh, I'm done. Paz Vizsla, thank you. I'm looking forward to the Mando Fighter most day one buy for sure. That Mando Fighter is really good looking. That was one of the builds that I was impressed with. The light cruiser, honestly, I knew we weren't expecting anything too crazy, but I just feel like it's kind of like, it's just clunky. It gives me a very clunky feel with the oversized tower, oversized turrets, which I get why they do that, because, you know, it's a play ship, so it's designed for children who are more concerned with, like, how they can play with it rather than, like, how it looks displayed on a shelf. So, probably won't be getting that one. Saw the new figs and they looked really good. Not sure why some are complaining about the... Who's complaining? Gosh. Who's complaining about the figures now? Come on, guys. I mean, this is dang near the closest we've gotten to, like, custom minifigs that I've seen in a long time. Like, we got a lot of detailed printing on these minifigs. The Mando Fighter is the only one that interests me. Yeah, that one's a good one. I can see why. That one's definitely going to be a hard one to find, I bet, in the beginning. I want that arm-printed boba. It looks sick. I think it looks good. That set honestly just doesn't interest me. Like the Slave one, I've got the 20th anniversary edition. That one works just fine for me. The only figure I ever complained, Scott, are the new Stormtroopers. Yeah, I agree. New Stormtroopers are... It sucks that we get so many of them, too, in this wave. And that Mortar Trooper, oh, it looks so good. Other than, you know, the atrocity that is his helmet. Don't knock me for this, but this one knockoff company makes a superb Paz Vizsla. I might use the knockoff helmet and jetpack. Hey, I'd never knock someone for trying to save a little money. Like, I'm all on board for custom minifigs. Where I draw the line is custom bricks and pieces, custom sets. I'm all about custom minifigs. Only the best is good enough. Hint, hint. Oh, that's what that meant. Is that really what he was saying with that, Scott? If so, that's ridiculous. That's funny. I was confused when I saw that. I was like, only the best is good enough. What does that mean? Now I know. I was thinking about the duel set with Maul's prison block thing. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Maul versus Ahsoka, or the Citadel duel, or the Vault, something like that. I think it's the Vault. What's up, Chef? How you doing tonight? I hope the stream finds you well. I was thinking about the duel. Oh, yeah, I already read that. I'm trying to get enough money to get the General Grievous' Starship. It costs $78. I mean, you could probably find that for cheaper. Like, if you keep an eye out for it. That set was way overpriced, and I know a lot of people didn't want to get it because of that, so I know it's probably not selling as well as the others. Like, everywhere I go, if there's Lego Star Wars sets, there's a General Grievous Starfighter. Cracks me up. I thought it was Duel on Mandalore. It could be. I don't remember the name. I swear it had something to do with the vault, though. I think the Mortar Stormtrooper looks like a custom fig, but overall is good. Yeah, it's a really good design. What I don't like is just that oversized helmet. I'm honestly just tempted to dump all the pieces out and just sift through them instead of keeping them in their bags. Selling some Minecraft sets to buy the UCS gunship. They take up so much space and I get some money out of them. Do it. I've been selling so much stuff. I've been going through a major Lego cleanse. Been trimming a lot of fat. Like I was saying in the past, I think it was the last stream, I've kind of been going away from like buying sets and getting more into buying parts for custom vehicles, for mocks, because that's what brings me the most satisfaction and what excites me the most. So I've been selling a bunch of stuff, kind of reworking what my collection looks like. Obviously, I still do enjoy Lego Star Wars sets and I will be buying them, just not, I'm not that guy who's going to be getting every single one that comes out. In fact, I don't even think I will be getting any of the new wave except for the Forge. That's like the only one that I'm like, yeah, I'd get that one. And yes, I will be getting the UCS gunship, for sure. That's a day one buy for me. How long do you think M5 gunship will take you to build? At this rate, probably 2 or 3 streams, just because I have to dig through all the pieces. It doesn't have a ton of pieces though. Like I said earlier, he did a very good job at building a cost-effective gunship that looks good. I like Brick Vault's gunship, don't get me wrong, but it's a very piece-heavy gunship. Whereas this one, the M5, is it's a much sleeker design. It's definitely much simpler, but I mean, you get what you pay for there. You know what I mean? You want a UCS-looking gunship, you pay extra for the parts. You want a simpler, more play-scale gunship, you don't pay for the parts. Oh my gosh. What's up, Brick Wiz? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. What you up to tonight? I liked your story you posted the other day with your Lego collection. I see you got those red Acro Mills bins. Smart decision. You won't regret it. I am loving the Acro Mills bins because I have the same exact ones that you got. Oh, they're the best. Nitro Bricks with the $10 donation. Gotta support the good vibe. Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. $10 is a lot, too. Thank you. I try to keep the vibes, I try to keep the vibes up over here. I was hoping Moff Gideon's Cruiser would be on the same level as the 2017 First Order Star Destroyer playset. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. Something a little bit more detailed. I feel like Moff Gideon's Cruiser is like really dumbed down for kids. Like those massive turrets on the sides as well as the massive bridge. I was like, I don't know. That seems a bit excessive for me. That's a bit much. You finally pushed me over the edge to finally get a system of sort for sorting. They're affordable too. Oh yeah, it's a good option. Like I was genuinely surprised when I saw how cheap they were. Although I think after me and you buying them out, the price has actually gone up. They're more expensive now. But yeah, I totally agree. Like it's a really effective way. And the nice thing is, you don't have to shove them in like these little containers, and so they don't get too full. You can fill over the top. It's too much fun. I need 1x3s. There they are. I think I've got like 96 of the red bins, which I think I have too many. I think I've got like 12 extra, but I could grow into them, or I could just return them since I bought them off of Amazon. How would you react if the UCS gunship was canceled? I would be pretty disappointed. Honestly, I would be very surprised. I don't think I've ever seen a Lego set canceled before, with the exception of the Osprey, that Technic build. That's really the only one I can think of. And that was for very specific reasons, even though even if I don't fully understand those reasons. So I would be shocked. I would expect, you know, Lego to give us some kind of an answer as to why. All right, I gotta go grab some parts. I'm not talking about Lego. Love Lego too much to hang on to this, to hang it on the ceiling, but I would hang it on backpacks. I think I'm interrupting a conversation there. I don't know what's going on there. All right, let me go grab those pieces. This one mini build of the snail tank from 2005 got canceled. The instructions exist. I've never heard of that one. I need 3. Let me grab 2. Do you think it's odd we haven't seen any leaks yet? Yes and no. I feel like Lego has been keeping a real tight lid on their sets. Like, I'm surprised we haven't seen anything by now, but listening to like Matt's and David's videos and like David talk about it, it sounds like they're still working on it. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they don't even have any good images to give us, because it's still being built, or at least, you know, in the final processes of being built. But yeah, I am a little surprised that we haven't seen like anything, not even like a grainy image or something. I hate it when I stick a 4x4 in the wrong place. They're so hard to pry off. I'm gonna destroy this turquoise brick separator just trying to get them off. Did you know that one of the Jabba the Hutt set was canceled for being racist because of the brown beast thing? Are you talking about the Rancor? And what do you mean by canceled? Do you mean canceled as in like Lego stopped putting it into production, or like the current social canceled where like, I don't know, people are like, get rid of it, it's bad. Is that what you're talking about? Because I don't know. Those are two vastly different things, as I've come to learn. That's not true. There was controversy about Jabba's palace. Okay, so there was controversy about it. That makes more sense. What was the controversy? Just because the Rancor was brown, or what? That's interesting. I don't know what. That's. Dang, it's cutting it really close if they plan on releasing it during the convention thing. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, obviously, I can't guarantee that's what it is, or that's what's going on. That was just kind of my interpretation and my understanding of the situation. It just sounded like they were still working on it, which honestly was surprising to me, because wouldn't you want to be putting it in production now so you can have enough sets to release in August or September, whenever it comes out? Because I feel like that's the problem we've been having, is they're running out of sets. Like, they'll release a set and won't build enough of it, so then it goes out of stock. But I don't know. Lego's just being Lego. That's all I have to say. What's good? What's up, Cyclone? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. We're talking new Lego Star Wars sets, and I'm building the custom M5 gunship. Oh, I always heard it took off the shelves. Well, I mean, it's not on the shelves. It's been retired for at least 6 years now, right? Didn't it come out in like 2015 or something? No, it'd have to be way before that. That one's old. That building in the set resembled some mosque in Turkey or whatever. Oh, is that why? Because of... it looked like a religious building or something? Are you going to get the 3-in-1 castle? Coconut? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Some of you guys may know, I'm a castle fiend. I love me some medieval Lego. I'm really excited. I'm really excited that it includes the Black Falcon Knights as well, because one thing I liked about the blacksmith shop was that we got 2 of the Black Falcons, but we only got 2, and that's the only place you can get them is the blacksmith shop. So this gives you a little bit more variety. So I'm hoping it'll be a little bit easier to get access to the Black Falcons in the future. What about you? Although the castle build itself, I was pretty disappointed. I expected something a little better. I think I was expecting something a little bit more permanent, but I guess with that 3-in-1 build, you know, they got to include all different kinds of colors and pieces so you can build 3 different kinds of things. Gonna run. Good night all, or morning. See you later, J Monster. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Have a great night. No, it was a different set. Republic Studs talked about it. Wait, what was a different set? A 3-in-1 castle, or what are you talking about? It was released in 2012. Oh yeah, so I was right. It was a while ago. I wish I would have bought Jabba's Palace, but at least I got the Rancor, so I have half. Does the Rancor account for half of the Jabba Palace set? Dang. Dang. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. I wish I could. What's your least favorite mock you built? I'd probably have to go with Umbara. That one was a pretty disappointing mock for me. A lot of things went wrong. I tried to rush some things. It just, yeah, didn't turn out how I would have hoped. And like I talked about, building an all-black mock is really tough because it's really hard to like film it and capture it correctly. Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of what I'm working on for my next mock project? If we can hit 60 likes on the stream, I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the next project. I've already started it. When are we going to get the UCS Rancor? That would be an interesting UCS set. It's weird that the castle is out everywhere but the US. I know. I've actually been really tempted. There's one on eBay right now, and I'm really tempted to pull the trigger because I really want it. And I'm like, yeah, why is it out everywhere? Because I thought it was going to be out June 1st in America, but guess not. What's up, J Productions and Car Stick? Welcome. That's right. Smash that like button, boys. You can get an early look at what I'm working on. According to LEGO, they denied they retired the set because of the racism accusations. Did they say why they retired it? Like, did it have a normal lifespan for a LEGO set, or was it, like, retired early? Oh, yeah, I gotta go get those. So I'm gonna be jumping back and forth between the table and my parts section just because when I bought the parts for the gunship, there were some parts that I had a lot of already in my collection, so I didn't purchase them. And I should have just, you know, taken some time and like gone and pulled those pieces out while I remembered what they were, but of course I was lazy and didn't do that. Next brick you touch, I'll donate $10. I'm touching bricks right now, dude. Where's that $10? I'm gonna be touching bricks this whole stream. What is that, a 10? There it is. LEGO wouldn't bow down to some rando group over at Disney, which is a strong interest in keeping Jabba. Lego wouldn't bow down to some rando group over Disney. Which has a strong interest in keeping Jabba's palace a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that, first off, that I haven't heard anything about this. And second, surprised, I don't know, that Lego would take it down based off of like people complaining. According to this article I'm reading, they insisted that the decision to remove the toy from sale was part of its natural life cycle. How long was it on shelves? Because, I mean, if it was a couple of years, I mean, maybe they did. I also heard some accusations were from one Muslim group in Australia. So wait, we have two things going on here. Was it because of the racist Rancor or because of the religious-looking buildings? Oh, it's 12. Shoot, did I buy one? It's 12? I think I might have gotten a 10. No, there it is. There it is. Clone Trooper Lego with the $10 dono. Favorite Star Wars movie, favorite Star Wars animated series, and favorite Lego set. Favorite Star Wars movie, I'd have to go with Phantom Menace, which may surprise a lot of people. The reason I like Phantom Menace so much is because I love the political intrigue of that first one. You get to see Palpatine moving behind the scenes. You get to see the Clone Wars like coming into motion. Really the rise of Darth Sidious. You get Darth Maul, who I think is really cool. And so I also love Gungans. That's my favorite alien species in Star Wars. So you get that great battle of the Battle of Naboo. So that would be my favorite movie. Favorite animated series, Clone Wars. That's a no-brainer. That one's obvious. And then favorite Lego set is the 2013 ATTE. These beautiful boys. Thank you again for the $10 dono. I appreciate it. I don't lie. He's a man of his word. Wait, are these the same length? Uh-oh, did I do something wrong already? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, no. I did it right. Ooh, I scared myself for a second there. I thought I totally just screwed up and was going to have to, like, basically start over. Sorry I couldn't get there at the start. Had to go outside. It's all good, dude. We had some stream technical difficulties, so you didn't miss much. I'm thinking episode 1 is pretty underrated. Yeah, it is, in my opinion. The controversy stemmed from Jabba's palace set, not the Rancor pit. Okay. All right. That makes sense. For some reason, I swear someone was talking about, like, the Rancor. Jabba's palace, because of the buildings resembling religious structures, from what I understand. All the Rancor had nothing to do with, especially with the Book of Boba Fett doubling down on Jabba's palace. Yeah, they're coming back to it. They also said Jabba resembled a terrorist. Interesting. It's a big terrorist. I feel like Jabba the Hutt, it's pretty safe to say, doesn't really resemble any kind of human being, but I mean, I've never been to Australia, so you never know, I guess. I just picked up the new TIE Fighter. I'm excited about it. Heck yeah, I've been debating on getting that one. It's a definitely small, but it's a good design. I think it looks pretty good. You get some good minifigs too. I had a Lego ATTE, but my dogs destroyed it. I actually cried. I probably would have cried too. I definitely cried over Lego when I was younger. From the Huffington Post in 2013, Jabba's palace set caused controversy early this year when it was noticed that it bore a resemblance to the Hagia Sophia Mosque in Istanbul. Interesting. So people were mad because it looked like that. What is the M5 gunship? So the M5 gunship is just like your classic Republic gunship, but it's a custom build designed by a guy his tag on like Instagram is M5. So it's called the M5 gunship. So it's just a regular gunship, just a custom one. That is so lame to go after Lego when it's a Star Wars build. That's my confusion. Like I don't want to be rude here, but it's like, I mean, it's a Lego. It's like a children's toy. I don't know. Don't worry guys, I'll be back in a second. I'm just looking for parts. A group in Austria had a problem with the set, not Australia. Oh, Austria. So is this like just now being like why are people talking about this now? Is like this, did they bring it up again or what? Because this happened all the way back in 2012, right? So why the resurgence? Why now? Does anybody know? Yo, what's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? Thanks for making it to a stream. Hope you're doing well. What you up to tonight? Yeah, it used to be a Bomar temple. That's interesting. The terrorist Jabba the Hutt likes to smoke hookah and kills his victims. The center said it is clear that the figure is an ugly villain. That's what I don't get. Like, he's... I don't know. I don't know, man. They're the robots with brains in jars, right? No, those are the monks who live at that temple. They've kind of like transcended the physical form, and so apparently like their brains are just put into those tanks and they kind of walk around as spiders. I don't know a whole lot about them. Like when I learned about them, it was a long time ago, so my knowledge is rusty at best. Doing good. Just landed home from Cancun, dude. That sounds like a blast. Is that just like a family vacation, or are you out with like the team or something? Once I got a gunship and it fell off the table. I was in Spain without the S. I never got a Clone Wars set that big again. Yeah, it sucks when stuff like that breaks. It's a pain to put back together. The LEGO Star Wars product Jabba's Palace does not reflect any actual existing buildings, people, or mention mosque. The LEGO minifigures are all modeled out of characters of the movie. We regret the product is called... But point out when designing the product, the only fictional content in the Star Wars saga were referred to. That's interesting. I mean, good for LEGO for sticking to their guns, though. Oh yeah, this is already getting old. I'm tired of getting up and going over that. I should have just made a list. Foolish coconut. Yeah, family vacation. Heck yeah, dude. I bet it was good to get out and about and do some traveling after last year. Being stuck inside and social distancing. How much did M5's gunship cost? Because I'm thinking of picking it up myself. I think it was like 170. I want to say. I'd say a safe bet would be like 160 to 180. Just like plan for that. Depending on like how many pieces you have. I don't know if you have any pieces already. Or if you're going in completely from scratch. Spain without the scum. Auto-correct, I was saying Spain without the meat with the S means pain. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Sorry. It's not a bad price. No, it's good. That's what I'm saying is like M5, he's got a cost-effective gunship. All right, see you later, Colt. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good evening, man. All right, see you in a little bit. Take the great. Dang, we're already 9 likes away. That's crazy. I was trying to pick a hard goal. Apparently that wasn't hard enough. I should have done like 70 or 80. You guys must really want to see what I'm working on. I'm going to be working on it again after this stream's over. Does it come with minifigures? No. So what M5s does is he sells the part list and the instructions, and then you have to buy the parts and assemble it yourself. So there aren't any minifigs, just instructions. With Legos going around for 300 to 400 and the fact of it not looking so good. Yeah, I mean, it's... I'm going to be interested to compare it to the 2013 Gunship, which in my opinion is one of the best designs out there. Custom or not, Lego did a fantastic job with that build. So I'm interested to see how it compares to that. What's up, Generation Builds? It is not a venerator. It is not a Venator. I almost said Venerator. What's up, Owen? How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by. Coconut, did you watch Lego Masters last season? No. To be honest, that show doesn't really interest me. Like, I saw bits and pieces of it. I don't know what it is. Like, I was actually talking to my dad about this the other night because he asked me if I was watching it. And it's just like, something about that show just does not interest me, which is weird because I'm a huge Lego fan. Star Wars or not, I love cool builds. And that's all that's about. I think it's almost just because, like, I don't know. I'm more into like war-like builds, and like theirs are so like comical and fun and feel good. That makes me sound, I don't know, saying this makes me sound like a warmonger or something, but that's just how it goes for me. You know what I mean? Have you been watching it, Scott? Are you going to put the gunship in your next mock? Yes, sir. It's gonna be doing combat with some vulture droids. I wanted to bricklink a recolor of the 2013 Gunship for Wolfpack, but it was like $220 with shipping. M5's got a Wolfpack recolor. He's got the instructions for it too. So that's that could be an option. Well, David Buckhorn designed a new gunship that will replace the Brick Vault's current one and might be more cheap. Yeah. I've seen a little bit of it. Clone Plays actually sent me the turret design. It is okay. I have some custom clone troopers and a Jedi. In your collection? Is that what you're talking about, Naruto? I do watch it. It's okay. It's funny you bring that up. Moto, he's on the show. He was on Brick Hive's stream the other night, and they got into a huge argument over the Lego Masters. Like him, M&R Productions, Sands, Brick Hive, Plastic Architect, a couple other guys. They were all up in arms over it. The reason I was asking is because they did a show where they were like building a bridge, and I thought it might help you with your mock. Oh, interesting. Huh, I might have to check that one out. I have 14 of the old 501st Troopers. Those are worth some good money now. I think I've got like 15 or 20 of those. That was a great Hive stream. It was very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. It got a little unhinged towards the end, but I think everyone was just tired. 21 watt. 21 watt Clone Trooper Lego? I don't like the judge in the show. They just kick off who they want and come up with a reason. Who's judging it? I know Will Arnett hosts it, but I haven't seen the judges. Were you there too, Scott? I didn't see. I must not. I guess maybe you didn't chat or anything. Because I know Will was there. Will was one of the only people I recognized there. Me and Hive, we don't have a lot of the same subscribers. Yeah, 4 are custom 501st Clone Commander and a Captain, Arc, and a Pilot. Not bad. I just bought a bunch of Phase 2 pilots off of Clone Army Customs. Really excited to get them and see what they look like. Are you kidding me? Welcome back, Tate. I have one of the old 501st, but every part is cracked. Oof, that's rough. Do you care if people swear? Not like I'm going to. I'm just wondering. I don't. Depends on what you're saying. Because I'm Christian, so I try to keep words like Jesus, God, basically taking the Lord's name in vain. I try to keep that stuff out of here. I don't have a problem if you say like damn or hell every once in a while. To me, that's not a huge deal. Like, this isn't a children's channel, so I'm not worried about like, people hearing stuff they're not supposed to be hearing. So, I mean, obviously like the F word and the B word are stuff I don't want to see, but I would say the biggest thing I don't like on my channel is religious cursing, anything to do with like God or stuff like that. They're former Lego set designers. Oh, Lego Corporate. Actually, I think I might have seen them. Is one a girl? Like it's a man and a woman, right? Is it an Acclimator class ship coconut? It could be. It might not be. It might. I'm Christian too, so I understand. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a tough balance because, a lot of people... To a lot of people, taking the Lord's name in vain is like a very mild curse word, but inside of the Christian community, it's a pretty big deal. So that one is the one I definitely, I have to talk about or ask people not to say the most. I've had a few people use the F word, and I just ask them not to use that just because it's unnecessary. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, damn, hell. Obviously, I don't use those words, really. but I'm not gonna like get mad at you if you use them. If that makes sense. Sorry, I just got way behind on the chat. Same here. Nice. Nice. Good to see there's more of us out there. How much was the parts to order? I'm debating on whether to buy parts for this or save up for the UCS gunship. I would say, I think it was like $177. I had some of the pieces, so maybe like plan for like 180. I don't know if I should decal Lego pilots or buy customs. Do you have lots of... Yeah. Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta go help Mrs. Coconut out with something. Just entertain yourselves for a second. All right, I'm back. I'm not Christian, but I definitely understand. Well, I appreciate it. I hope people understand. I'm not, you know, I hope people don't take it too personally if I have to ask them. You know what I mean? The bridge episode was from last season, though. Not sure. Oh, yes, I did see the one last season, actually, Scott. I thought there was a new one this season. The last season one, I remember the winner had just like an absurd amount of weight on his bridge. Timmy Republic Bricks on the Bad Bricks podcast. Ryan said, "Oh my gosh," and Timmy said, "Don't use the Lord's name in vain." Timmy's something else. He's an interesting guy. Most Christians, I would say that I know of, don't have a problem with gosh. I use that word all the time. I'm on a family trip in North Dakota. Wow, what brings your family to North Dakota? I'm a Star Wars geek. I think probably most people here are. Hey man, got to go. What do you think of the Moff Gideon's Darksaber? The Darksaber. I'm angry about it, guys. I'm angry because back in 2013 when we got the Darksaber, it was literally just a black rod on a lightsaber hilt. Fast forward to 2021. 8 years later, we still get the same exact thing. They can't even do like a katana at this point. Because what annoys me is the Darksaber is a different... it's a different hilt than a normal lightsaber, so I don't even know why they go with the original lightsaber hilt. So I'm not happy with it. I was like, come on, like with all the effort they're putting into these new figs, I was hoping for something better than that. Timmy's quite rambunctious. That's a good word to use to describe him. Do you think it's okay only having one Dark Trooper Moff Gideon's cruiser, not two? I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I feel like LEGO doesn't like to put duplicates in their sets. Oh, I think that's why. I mean, I know we're getting two Stormtroopers, but Hey Coconut, have you figured out what type of clone you're going to use for your next upcoming mock? Yes, I'm going to be going with the 442nd most likely. Decaled. I'm going to be decaling them. Oh yeah, that's where I went wrong. Okay. Problem solved. I am as well. That commandment extends to claiming to be acting in God's name, but not. That's right, 10 commandments, baby. When it comes to YouTube, I and many people I watch are family friendly, meaning I would be more comfortable with my family watching videos with me and seeing my content. Yeah, that's kind of what I try to go for, is like, not made for kids, but like, you know, you don't have to like put your headphones in if you're around your kids, because I'm like cussing up a storm or something, or talking about adult themes. You know, I don't make this channel overly childish, I feel like, but I definitely, yeah, try to abide by that. Yeah, the bridge episode reminded me of your new mock, how to suspend the city. I may have to go back to that, because I do have some ideas, but I'm definitely gonna need to figure that out. Lego is sus. How so? What do you think about the new Forge minifigures? I think they're really good. I think those are some solid looking minifigs. What do you think? Oh my gosh, I have to get so many different kinds of bins. I'm driving up to Idaho during the summer with 3 cats, 2 dogs, 2 rabbits. It's going to be hard. Dude, whew. What are you doing that for? Is that like vacation? When Coconut looks at other channels, so uncivilized. No, I don't want you guys to think like I'm like, ooh, my channel is better than everyone's else. I definitely watch content that's much more adult. This is more of like, you know, what kind of content am I putting out there? Like I definitely watch stuff that is not family friendly, because, you know, I'm a grown man. But like as far as like creating my own content, that's what I try to stick to. Did we hit 60 likes? Let's see. Dang, 60 on the dot. Look at that. I'm a bad person for buying a cheap fake mock-off kitty on eBay only for the custom Darksaber. Absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. What do you think a fair price per piece for dark bluish gray 2x4 is? 10 to 15 cents. That's on the low end. But I'd say like 10 to 15 cents is what I try to shoot for. I was at the Lego store and the 501st battle packs were $40, so I didn't get it. That makes sense. You could probably find it cheaper elsewhere. All right, do you guys want a sneak peek of it right now, or do you want me to do it at the end of the stream after I like clear the table off? I know I've got some of those somewhere. I don't care about the stuff like the Darksaber, but Lego goes out on designing other things. Yeah, exactly, Cheese. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I know they're capable of doing this. I've seen the Ninjago weapons. They can make some pretty cool custom weapons. They could handle it. They should be able to handle a Darksaber. Are we looking? Looks like now. Looks like now is winning out. You guys don't want to wait till the end. You want it now. I don't blame you. It's pretty cool. All right, let me finish this step, and then I'll go grab it. Goes like that. Yeah. I'm gonna buy my sister headphones because whenever I'm at her apartment and chilling, I hear her watching a horror thing documentary in the bathroom, and I hear, oh, her head was cut off. Her arm was cut. Yeah, you may want to get her some headphones for that. Do you consider minifigs for you custom figure prices reasonable? I've never bought anything off their website. So I know at one point I wanted to buy the Umbara series, like the group, but it was out of stock, so I never bought it. All right, let me go grab it. So it's still a work in progress, so it's rather delicate, but this is what I've got so far. So you guys have probably deduced at this point it's an Acclamator class assault ship from Star Wars Episode 2 and the Clone Wars. So we've got the front part here. You can see I've got the frame. The entire frame is done pretty much except for this back area. And then I have both panels built, and then this middle part's done. So it's coming along. I've actually made really good progress. What I'm going to be working on after this stream is kind of like making the frame itself stronger. Because, you know, a set like this, it's so big, I need to like shore it up and make it strong. So this is a sneak peek. You guys will get to see a more in-depth look at this on Sunday when the first episode comes out. So there it is. That's the sneak peek. That looks great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Generations was right. Acclamator, baby. That's spicy. It's a spicy ship. So this is actually going to be something that I'm going to be taking to the next brick convention, the next Lego convention I go to. So some of you guys will get to see that in person. You'll be able to touch it with your hands. Throw in some mini Anakin and Obi-Wan interceptors. I would be cool. It would be cool if I could get like the bay doors to open, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll definitely have like some mini builds, maybe like a mini Arc 170 flying around it, for sure. Nice job, thank you. So is that part of the new mock? The Gunship or the Acclamator? What Lego should have done for the Darksabers, take the katana and make... Yes, that's what I'm saying. The katana, it's already there. Just put some designs on it. Or if you want to be really lazy, don't even put designs on it. I honestly think it would be better than what they did do. find those pieces anywhere. This is the problem with everything being bagged individually, is you can't find anything. I will definitely be going... This is going to be here. Which one are you going to? Generation. Okay. This is getting more and more frustrating. Where are those pieces at? I may have to just wait. Put them in later. Some more pieces. I'm gonna put these down right here. And then I need to grab these. Okay. Hopefully that's everything. I'm sad I'm going to miss the start of your mock because you know I'm going to Idaho. Yay, that was sarcastic. Well, I mean, the good thing is, you know, you'll be able to check it out when you do get Wi-Fi. If you want the best prequel UCS to be Arc 170, what do you want the best prequel UCS to be? Arc 170, Venator, or remake of General Grievous? I would want a Venator for sure. I think it's a shame we've had, you know, 3 Tantive 4s, 2 Star Destroyers, not a single Venator. Yo, shy time is my time. What's up, man? How you doing? Just hanging out. I'm building a custom gunship. Talking new Lego Star Wars releases. So, anybody looking, I know I've had a few people ask about the M5 gunship. Honestly, the biggest pain is going to be finding good white pieces. A lot of these pieces I got from people are yellowed. They just look gross, and people don't even disclose it, you know? Like, I feel like you should at least disclose, like, hey, these are yellowed. Like, some of these are bad. So, try and get them new if you can. New parts. What's up, Ryder McCarran? Welcome to the stream. I want to go, but my mom and I went to one a few years ago, and she said it was bad, but I showed her the mocks and community, and she said I could go. Which one are you going to? Brick Fair, Virginia, or Brick World, Chicago? Or are you a Southern guy, Brick Rodeo? Also, let me know if the music's too loud. I feel like it just, like, got kind of loud all of a sudden. Could just be me, though. Did people mark them as new or used? I had a little bit of both, so I'm not sure like which ones were marked new, which ones were marked used. I tried to buy new with as many as I could, but I have seen some where they say used, and then like, you know, how you can put like a little note section. They'll say like slightly yellowed or like damaged or something like that. Dude, Titanium J, what's up, man? How you doing? I gotta say, I've been really tempted with this new wave of Ninjago. Those Atlantis sets, or like the underwater sets, those are not bad. Those are not bad at all. Alright, see you later, Ryder. My dog is going to training for 2 weeks. If she's good, she'll be put in service dog training. That's cool. What kind of dog is it? Me and the missus would love to get a dog sometime. I'd love to get like a little French bulldog or something. I've always had a soft spot for French bulldogs. She wants to get like the classic like Labradoodle or like Golden Retriever or something. I'm like, I don't know if that's for me. Why isn't there a Brick Fair California? Just someone hasn't set it up yet. Closest one to me, I think, is Brick Rodeo. Either Brick Rodeo or the one in the one in Seattle. Is that? I don't know what that one's called. My Somerset's order finally shipped from Germany. Hopefully it gets here soon. I've been thinking about buying the 3-in-1 castle. I'm a huge castle fan, and that one's already been released over in Europe, and there's one on eBay right now. It would be an extra $100, so I'm really torn. I'm like, do I really want to pay an extra $100 just to get it early? What are good sets for around 240? Around 240. Star Wars? Are you talking Star Wars? Because if you're talking Star Wars, right off the bat, I'd go with Mos Eisley Space Cantina. I really want to get that one. Incredible minifigs, incredible build. Honestly, that's like, you know, that's a Star Wars set that I feel like is extremely reasonably priced. At this point, I'd say that's really the only thing that has my interest. I'd say save your money for the Gunship. Like, I feel like that's going to be better than anything that's already out. Wait, the Cantina's $350? Oh my gosh! No wonder I thought it was reasonably priced. Shows how much I know about Lego Star Wars. How embarrassing. Never mind. 240. Honestly, that's, I don't really know if there's, I feel like there's a lot of stuff in like the 100 to 160 range and then like the 300 range. I guess you could get like the A-Wing or UCS R2D2. Those are both kind of in that similar price range. The blacksmith set reminds me of Bree from Lord of the Rings, so I'm definitely getting that sometime. I can see that. It's definitely reminiscent of like a kind of like a pub or a tavern. I'm definitely getting a second one. I think it's such a good set. Probably when Amazon does their Prime Day or whatever. I'm gonna see if they're gonna do a sale on that, and I'll pick it up because I want another one. Will you be getting only one Gunship? Probably. I don't see any reason to get more than one. It's not play scale. So like, you know, I would never put it in a mock or something. It's kind of like larger than life, if you will. So really, I'd only need one to display. Maybe I'd buy one to keep it sealed, but I doubt Mrs. Coconut would be very happy with that. So yeah, probably just the one for now. Maybe at some point down the road, I'd get like a second one, a third. Coconut, I'm going to Virginia and Texas, and I want to see Rich Boy J Starkiller. That's going to be a sight to behold. He's truly outdone himself with that build. It's impressive. I'm thinking about buying the Z95 Headhunter, but I might save for the new sets. That's a tough one. I've got the Z95 Headhunter. It's really cool. It's a good set. So, I mean, if you really want it, I'd say go for it. You won't be disappointed. I mean, you will have to add a General Pong Krell to your collection, so if you're okay with that. What's up, Zip Code? What's so funny? What are you laughing at? My dog is a Bernese Noodle. How to pronounce it is Bernese Doodle. Bernese Doodle. Bernese Doodle. What breeds are those? What is the Bernese? Look at that. I'm starting to work on this little front section. Not too shabby. Coconut, are you going to be watching E3? What is E3? I'm not familiar with that. Is that a What is that? Is that a TV show? When it comes to TV shows, I don't watch a whole lot of TV, so I'm not very knowledgeable in that field. In your opinion, do you think the gunship will be like the UCS Imperial Shuttle? Like, you mean minifigure scale? No, I think it'll be bigger than minifigure scale. Be careful, Krell might execute your 501st Army. That's right. Better watch him, he's a treacherous boy. I have 2 corgis. Corgis are cute. I like corgis. I built the base of the Temple of Air Jitsu to connect to the other Ninjago modulars. It looks so good. I might make a video. Do it, man. I feel like it's been a while since you put a video out. When was the last time you did a video, Jay? What's up? Welcome back, Beck Baker. What brick fair are you going to? I would like to go to Brick Fair, Virginia. That's the one that it seems like most of you guys that I know are going to. And you know, that's the one that like Matt and David will be at. I want to meet both of them really bad. E3 is Electric Entertainment Expo for new games and technology. Oh, see, I'm not really into any of that kind of stuff, so I probably won't be watching. I'm a simple soul. Give me Legos and I'm good. It's been... Dude, Michigan Bricks. What's up, my man? How are you? It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while since I saw you on a stream. What you been up to? I'm building, currently working on the M5 gunship. You and SW finally convinced me to get one. I'm thinking about doing a second one like you. We'll see. Depends on how I like it. It's been almost a year since I've made any videos. That's what I thought. The last one I remember that I saw from you, I don't know if it was one you had made or one that I found when I found your channel, was it was like a battle. I think it was a battle between like stormtroopers. It was like a crossover battle. I remember there being a bunch of different kinds of people there. I almost feel like it was like Space Police versus Star Wars. Sea pigs? What are sea pigs? Come on, what's wrong with meeting Lifebrick? I'd like to meet Lifebricks too. I'm just saying, like, it's not like I'm like, ugh, Chicago. It seemed like more people were going to Virginia, so I was like, that would be my best bet at like meeting as many of you as possible, because I want to meet you all. You know, I want to hang out, I want to talk, I want to get to know you all. Yeah, I've been pretty busy lately, shooting a movie with some friends. I'm still waiting for my last. Still, dude. I'm gonna have my gunship finished before you even have all your pieces. Shooting a movie though, that sounds fun. I remember, I think you told me a little bit. You said you talked about it a little bit. Did you get your clone troopers yet, by the way? I think I put them in the mail on Monday, so they might not be there yet. What's your favorite sport? Mine is hockey. Mine's basketball, for sure. I was a huge basketball fanatic growing up. Played in high school, played as a little kid in like the junior leagues, played a little bit of intramural basketball in college. Basketball all day, every day. Yeah, that was over a year ago. It was Space Police versus Star Wars, that's right. Wasn't it an entry for someone's mock contest? Not yet. Honestly, I forgot I bought them. Oh, that's funny. Well, I gave them to you for such a good deal, you probably were just blown away and just forgot. I got to go. See you next stream. See you later, Clone Trooper Lego. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the donation as well. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. $10. That's a big donation, man. Thank you. will go a long way to helping out the channel. I play hockey, like in school, or you just play in like some competitive leagues. Here are some tips for filming a cinematic mock showcase. Oh, what are some tips? Oh, tips. That's a tough one because I myself, I would consider myself a novice at filming cinematics. I've only ever done one, and that was for Utapau. But I could give you like some things that helped me out. Definitely. Trying to think. Lighting really helps, like making sure your shot is well lit, and really just like picking the most interesting section of your build. And kind of what I like to do is I like to tell a story with the cinematic, so I don't just like shoot like random clips everywhere. I'll pick a section and then start and go around in a circle. Like take for example Utapau. I started on the outside, did all the outside shots. We moved on inside, we moved to the back, we moved to the building. So kind of tell a story, because you don't have dialogue, you don't have you explaining what you're showing, so you have to rely on your cinematic footage to tell the story. So the better you do that, the more interesting the video is going to be, the more engaged your audience is going to be. So that would be another thing I would advise. Watched Rogue One and A New Hope today in order. I gotta say, Rogue One might outmatch the original. It's an incredible movie. Like, no hate on the original, but that one was honestly the best movie Disney did. Like, Lucasfilm did since being acquired by Disney. Like, I feel like that's the best one they did. Competitive travel, that's cool. That's honestly one thing I would like to get back into, is like competitive basketball, like playing like some tournaments and stuff. I miss it so much. I would love to be able to do that. That's cool. Currently editing the cinematic vid for Felucia, then I'm ready to take it apart. Already started building some stuff for the next mock. Nice. Felucia turned out really well, man. You should be really proud of yourself. You did a good job. I'm looking forward to your next project. Remember the 501st Battle Pack? I said I got one turned out. I got one turn of the pack minifigure into custom. Like you turned them into custom like custom clone troopers, or what? I get all these empty bags out of here. How are you enjoying the Bad Batch? So I was enjoying it in the beginning, and honestly, it got kind of boring and I stopped watching. Like, I think I'm 2 episodes behind now. I need to catch up. It started off strong, and I almost feel like they're struggling for story. They're struggling for narrative. It's like, okay, we're gonna go over here to this planet, and then we're gonna have a little side adventure. We're gonna go over to this planet. We're gonna have another little adventure. But like the underarching story, I have found to be a little somewhat lacking. I honestly thought Crosshair would be in it more. I thought he was gonna be a bigger factor than he has been. But I mean, that could change. I'm 2 episodes behind, so that could change. Honestly, dislike the Bad Batch as well. I don't know if I'd say I'm to the point of disliking it, but I'm definitely not very interested in it anymore. Like I was saying earlier, the narrative, and I don't know. I'm more of like epic clone battles kind of guy. So when you get like this, like, I don't know, sneaking around, fugitive stuff doesn't really interest me as much. That's not what attracts me to Star Wars. I just had those pieces somewhere. Custom clone troopers. Oh, cool. Have you ever done a stop motion with your Legos? I have not. I've considered it, but the amount of time and effort that go into just building the mocks, I don't really have the time and energy to do stop motion as well. I've had people say I should try out stop motion, so I may get into it someday. If I have more time. Yeah, to be honest, Crosshair's not involved enough. I thought he was gonna be like the main bad guy of him, like, you know, tracking them from planet to planet, always like one step behind, but like getting closer, breathing down their neck. Hasn't really seemed like that. It seemed like it's almost been like him more like involved with like Tarkin and stuff. So I was a little surprised by that. Feels like Disney just wanted another thing on Disney Plus. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, they wanted to fill that content void for Star Wars. They realized like, oh, we can really cash in here, so, you know, got to keep those shows cranking out. It's like, you know, interim content until the Book of Boba Fett starts and the Mandalorian comes back. I mean, it could be worse. Like, you know, I'm not like, oh, they did such a bad job. I think for what it is, it's cool. It's just not really what I'm interested in. I like how it shows the transition from the clones to the Empire, but I do see your point. I do enjoy that. I think it's cool to see like the clone troopers slowly turning into more like stormtroopers, like the Imperial, just like how that takeover functions. So I'd honestly like to see more of that, and less of like this, their like little wacky side adventures. Because it's been cool, you know, they're going to these planets and you can see like the Imperial people, you know, having everyone trade their credits in for new Imperial credits. It's been, you know, that kind of stuff has been cool. There they are. What's up, Aaron's Legos? Welcome to the stream, as well as low on battery. What is the best way to keep Legos dust free? Play with them, use them often. Straight up, like the sets that I get out and use and build and like, you know, do stuff with tend to not get as dusty as the ones that just sit there. Another thing that helps is like putting a roof over the top of your shelves. You can see like these shelves. There's shelves up above so these lower ones don't get dirty. So that helps too. I meant Republic. Yeah, I got what you meant. Coconut, all of the new Ninjago summon ships. Which one are you the most interested in? So it looked like a giant, I want to say it was either a white or a blue submarine. I'm trying to remember what it was. But it looked like some kind of large aqua-colored submarine. That looked really cool because I really like stuff like that. Like, you know, all the ships from Aquaman. I don't know if you've seen the new Aquaman with Jason Momoa. Like, it gave off those vibes, and I love that style of build. So that's what was intriguing me, was that ship. And I'm not sure like which side it belonged to. It looked like it probably belonged to the ninjas, just because, like, you know, it was sleek and like, I don't know, it just looked cool. And I feel like their stuff always looks the coolest. Or a Rebel sequel would be hype. Have they? I thought they talked about that they were doing like a Rebel sequel. That might have just been wishful thinking. Coconut, you should have been at my stream a few weeks ago. Scott Marin may not have been banned from my channel temporary on accident. Dude, how did that happen? He got banned? Who banned him? What's up, Ant? How you doing? Gotta run. See ya. Thanks for stopping by, Generation. Have a great evening. Or, you know, morning, whatever time it is where you're at. We need a solo sequel. I would like a solo sequel. I feel like they ended the story at an intriguing place, and I'd love to see the Black Sun Syndicate as well as Darth Maul. So yeah, I agree. I think that would be cool. I know a lot of people hated on Solo, and it may not have been the most action-packed movie, but I didn't feel like it was that bad either. Is this a play scale or a UCS style gunship? This is play scale, so it's going to be probably about like this big, I think. It's a little bit smaller than the Lego versions, because the Lego versions, whoops, are just a bit bigger than play scale, like minifigure scale. What's your favorite Clone Army custom fig? Well, I only have a couple. I really like their pilots though. I think their Phase 2 pilots look incredible. I bought a Hazard, 2 Warthogs, and I think a Matchstick helmet. So I'm excited to see what those look like. That's the Hydro Bounty. I'm getting that set as well, so I will let you know how good it is. Yeah, I'd like to know. It looked really cool. It's a long story. I was trying to pin his comment. Dude, you banned Scott. No. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that can get tricky when you're trying to like pin comments and add people's moderator and stuff. Okay, we back. Officially home. Were you guys in Cancun for a while? Like, was it one of those vacations where it's like, it was fun, but I'm glad to be home? Because I know sometimes when I'm gone for a while, I start to miss home. What time zone are you in? I'm on Eastern. I'm in Mountain Standard Time. Mountain Daylight Time. So it's, yeah, Mountain Standard Time, MST. It's like 7, it's like 8 o'clock here. I fixed it on the end, but I owed Scott for that. That's funny. Poor Scott. All he did was comment. I thought the Solo movie was just a nice, fun anthology movie. It doesn't have to be a peak cinema. Yeah, I agree. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be the best Star Wars movie ever. But, you know, it was good for what it was. Are you Canadian? No. I'm not Canadian. I'm American. It was very tiring with the sun. Oh, I bet. Being out in the sun all day, every day will wear on you pretty fast. That's cool. I've never been to Cancun. I've heard good things about it, though. Michigan Bricks just doesn't like me anymore. Oh, no. Michigan, why do you hate Scott? That's funny that happened, because he was actually he was talking trash on you to me the other day, Scott. And we were messaging on Instagram. He was trash talking you. He said he could squat double what you squat. I was like, ooh, better back that up. American. America. All right, I have to head out now. Bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Titanium. It's always good to see you, man. Have a great day. Oh, cool. Well, that makes sense that you like hockey. I feel like, is it ignorant of me or to assume that most people in Canada enjoy hockey? Beck? I just hit a new PR on squats. Heck yeah, dude, that's awesome. I've actually been getting back to the gym myself for the first time in years. I'd been doing a lot of home workouts, and I'm finally back. My body is feeling the pain, but I like it. It's good. Just something about working out just does good things for your mentality, especially me. Like it helps me keep a very positive outlook on life when I take care of my body. It's just that I am Canadian. Oh, you're Canadian too. Nice. We got a couple Canadians in the chat. Is that no? Most Canadians do not enjoy hockey. Beck, 335. Whew. Dude, 335. My best was like. This was back when I was. This was back when I was in high school, so like playing basketball and stuff. I think my best was like 340. And that was like me in my prime, so it's impressive. Nice, look at that, guys. It's starting to look like a gunship. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Very nice, very nice. No, most do, okay. Because, you know, you always hear about it, like, you know, people always joke about it, but it's like, is that actually true? Is it not? Do you, both you guys, two Canadians, I was just talking to you, do you guys watch Ty the Lego Guy? Should I start a channel? I mean, is that something you want to do? Like, do you feel like you would enjoy making content? Because if like you think you would enjoy making content, and like you want to make videos and like put your creations out there, I would say absolutely. I have 21 subs. Nice. Nice, coming up on 25. I'm doing laundry and listening to the stream. I actually had, I think it was either my last stream or 2 streams ago, Brickanax, he was on the stream. He was watching the stream while folding laundry. I think there's actually a load of laundry. I started a load of laundry when I came home from work, so I think there's one in the dryer that needs to be done. No, I'll have to look him up. Yeah, you should check him up. He's Canadian. Does Lego Star Wars. Really good guy. Who knows? You guys might even live close to each other. Hockey is really fun to watch in the rink. Watching players fist fight in the rink is pretty rad. I know, hockey is really fun to watch. I think that's a really underrated sport. Like the amount of skill they have to like skate around and do what they do, especially those hockey goalies. Oh man, their reflexes must be out of this world. And yeah, the fights are pretty epic too. There we go. T-Mog is an underrated Lego YouTuber. I've actually, like, I know who that is. I've never really watched his content. I've only seen him on Life Brick Studios streams. In fact, I didn't even know he had a channel. Is this custom? Yes, this is designed by a guy by the name of M5 Builds. He's on Instagram. If you're interested in buying the instructions, he sells them on Instagram. It's a really good design, very cost effective. There are a couple things I may be modifying to my liking, to like, you know, my wants, but overall it's a pretty solid build. What are some other LEGO YouTubers to watch that do build series? I'm getting back into the whole LEGO realm. Well, Michigan Bricks, he's just in the chat. He does LEGO Star Wars mocks, such as myself. Great guy. He streams as well. I would highly recommend checking him out. SW Bricks and Figs, he's another good one. Me and him are pretty close friends. He does some cool stuff. He's actually, me and him just did a little mini collaboration and both announced our mocks together, so that was fun. Lego Gavin Productions, he's another really good one. I like him a lot. Oh yeah. Nice. There he is, Michigan Bricks. Yeah, it's custom build. I had a bunch of those white 1x2s just a second ago. There they are. I want to start a channel, but I feel like I don't have enough LEGO Star Wars to start. I mean, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to do reviews? Do you want to do mocks? Like, what is the content you are drawn to? Because depending on the content, I mean, you don't necessarily need a whole bunch of parts to start. What's up, Black Bricks Productions? How you doing tonight? Does anyone have any tips for beginning YouTubers? I currently have 21 subs. So I'm going to share with you probably the things that helped me the most. I would say upload consistently. You know, if you want to build the audience, if you want to build the community, build the following, upload not every day, you know, you don't have to go like all out, but like upload consistently so you can have, so people have something to expect. You know, people come to Coconut Brick Studios and they know every Sunday they're getting a video. Every Wednesday night they're getting a stream. Every Saturday they're getting a stream. Tuesdays and Thursdays, most of the time videos. So like I have a solid schedule. People know what to expect and when to expect it. That keeps them coming back. And I would say also, making sure you're doing content you're really passionate about. Like, it doesn't matter if it's the most popular LEGO content out there. Pick what you are the most passionate about, whether it be LEGO commentary, mock building, reviews. Don't try to do everything. I know there are channels out there who do everything, and you know, that's them. For me, I found my channel really started to excel when I just cut out all these videos that I was just doing because everybody else was doing, and spent more time focusing on the videos I wanted to do and was passionate about. And those videos turned out to be much better. And you know, I did research. I figured out how can I be the best at making this kind of video. And so, you know, then I kind of I started to establish myself and make a name for myself as like a Lego Star Wars mock builder. So that would be my advice. I want to do mocks and reviews. Yeah, I mean, there's no better time to start than the present, because here's the thing. Your first videos are going to be your worst videos. No matter how talented you are, no matter what kind of content you have, you're only going to get better. So you're going to want to start as soon as possible and get those bad videos out of the way and learn and get better. The quicker you do that, the quicker you'll start putting out, you know, top tier, high quality videos. Start to build that audience and that following. So even if you feel like maybe you don't have as many pieces as you would like or enough sets, just, you know, you might as well get started with what you have. Because, you know, the longer you wait, the more people are going to start their YouTube channel and the more crowded YouTube's going to get. Oh, man, look at this thing. This is impressive. Look at that. Wow. I may have to build a second one of these guys, honestly. Honestly, just keep hitting the grind. Also having catchy vid covers. Yeah, thumbnails are definitely a good one. I want to start a channel, but in my channel, I want to upload cinematic showcases, but I have no clue what to do. Watch people like Solid Brick Studios and the Brick Wiz. Go back and watch their cinematics. Both of those guys are very talented with what they do, and you'll learn a lot. Like, a lot of my knowledge and a lot of what I do, I have learned from those two. So I would recommend, you know, looking up tutorials, learning from other people, seeing what they do. By the way, it's Grand Brick Studios. We did a poll for my sit fit, and that led to a name change. Oh, really? Okay. Do you like coconuts? Not terribly. I'm not in love with them. The name Coconut is more for my wife. As Krennic said, gotta start somewhere. That's right. Way to quote director Krennic C. Bacon. There are many free programs you can use, put all the pictures and vids and make that, and then after making that file, post it on YouTube. Yeah, there's all kinds of like good editing softwares. It's gonna go that way. Do you have the first Gunship? No, I have the 2008 and the 2013 Gunship, and now this custom one. I thought about buying the 2001, 2002 Gunship, but it's just too ugly. And it's expensive. And I don't, you know, the clone troopers are the old style of clone trooper, which I'm not really interested in. White 2x2. It's got to be in here somewhere. Definitely would have ordered that. I just got 5 subscribers. Heck yeah, dude. Congratulations. When I did YouTube, I would literally do a trial for editing software and then would delete and re-download it. Which editing software was that? I'm surprised they let you keep using the same email. How'd you get away with that? I have the Gunship with Jedi Bob. That's becoming quite the iconic set because of Jedi Bob. Better hang on to that one. Yes, I would say I like coconuts. I'm not a huge, like, I like them. They're alright. Not a coconut fiend. Got to keep those shiny B2, Blue 2 B2s. Those are nice. It's the most accurate. Well, is it accurate? Are the B2s on Geonosis light, are they sand blue, like that bluish color? Or did Lego do the more accurate color with the dark bluish gray? 2002. Gotcha. What do you think of the minifigures on the UCS gunship? I thought they hadn't been revealed yet. Like, I thought it was just the rumored of Mace Windu and the clone captain. What do I think based off of that? I think that's kind of lame, considering we got a Mace Windu in 2015. I mean, we haven't gotten a captain since 2013, so that would be nice. Lego got some weird concept art. They are not 1-bit blue. Okay, that's what I was wondering. That happens to Lego quite a bit, though. Remember when everyone was freaking out about the color of the Bad Batch shuttle, and then the show came out, and we all realized, oh yeah, there is sand blue on it. Good times. Pretty sure the gunmetal gray B2s are now is more accurate. We need some more of those. Was the last time we got those with 2013 as well? If so, that's crazy. The OG B1 Geonosis droids are still the best. Those guys are epic. My favorite has got to be the 2013 B1 battle droid. Those guys are sweet. Who's your favorite 501st clone? I wouldn't say I have a favorite 501st clone just because I'm not a fan of the 501st. All right, I'm out. We'll be sure watching some of y'all's videos later, getting back into it. Welcome back, Jacob. Welcome back. And see you later, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Last time we got B2s was in 2015, I think. I think the P1 Lieutenant figure besides Advent calendars. Oh, the P1 Lieutenant came in the Advent calendar. Really? I didn't even know that. Interesting. Do you prefer Captain Rex or Commander Cody? Commander Cody. All day, every day. As you can very well see from my latest mock, my latest large-scale mock, the Battle of Utapau. Definitely a Commander Cody fan. My favorite clone, definitely Commander Cody. Welcome back, Clone Trooper Lego. I'm still just plugging away. My wife has a friend over tonight and they're watching Little Women, so I may be streaming for a while. I've got nothing else to do. I like the name Cody, so Cody. Yeah, he's pretty cool. You misread my message. Oh, what were you meaning? Clone Plays. Favorite Sith? I'd probably have to go with Darth Nihilus, however you want to say it. He's got a really cool story. I think Darth Malgus is pretty cool too. A lot of the I like the Knights of the Old Republic, like the Sith from Knights of the Old Republic. I think they're way cool. I'm a big fan of Sidious as well. Even if Disney kind of ruined him for me a little bit with the whole dead not dead thing. When the friend throws off the vibe. What are you talking about, Sea Bacon? They should put Cody on the UCS gunship. If it was the Clone Wars variant of the gunship, I would wholeheartedly agree. Hello, Coconut. I like Nihilus a lot. Yeah, wasn't your old profile picture that as well? B2's last came in the Hellfire droid set in 2015. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yes, you're right. Yes, because it came with the lieutenant as well, huh? That was the one that had the leg printing, whereas the old one that came in the poly bag didn't. Do you like Darth Bane? Yeah, he's cool. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I would like to do more research on him. Who would you have with it? Ooh, I like this question. So, if it were me choosing the minifigures with the clone gunship, first and foremost, you would have to have an accurate Phase 1 clone pilot. I mean, Lego hasn't done one correctly to date. You know, they've got the fin on the top. Got to have a correct P1 clone pilot. That would be absolute must-have for me for number one. Next up, I would say I'd probably go with the Captain, to be honest. I think that's a good choice for the gunship. It's kind of a generic fig, but it's one we haven't gotten in a while, and I think it would look really cool with the gunship. And then I'd go with a Jedi. I'd go with like Kit Fisto or Plo Koon, someone who we haven't seen made in a while. And then one plain white Phase 1 clone trooper. So that would be me. Pilot, Plo Koon or Kit Fisto, Captain, and P1 trooper. I know that's a lot of minifigs, but I love me some minifigs. Especially clones. What's up, Commander Fives? How you doing, man? Yeah, I remember, Bryce. Hey guys, thought I'd drop by. Can only stay for a couple of minutes. That's all good, Brick Room. Thanks for joining. No, it's all good, Clone Plays. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Who's your favorite Jedi? Definitely Plo Koon. I love his relationship and the way he treats the clone troopers. I feel like that right there, you know, that's what a Jedi Knight should strive for. And I feel like he got the most out of his clone troopers because of the way he treated them. You should read the Darth Bane. Yes, I really want to read the Darth Bane trilogy. Who do you think the most underrated clone commander is? Maybe Pawns or Bly. Your channel is growing so quick, dang. You mean like subscriber count, Will? Like subscriber-wise? See you later, Beck Baker. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully we'll see you again. Where do you get the instructions set of this? So this is designed by a guy of the name M5 Builds. You can look him up on Instagram, and you just message him on Instagram, and he sells the instructions and the part list. So you can buy the instructions and the part list, and then, you know, order the parts on Bricklink or wherever you get your parts from, and then you can build it. No, I'm leaving. It's okay. Oh, I'm not leaving. What's up, Tanner Riddle? And Thrawn's Terminal. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Lost my place. Okay. I think I found it. Ooh, I'm building the little seats now on the gunship. Very nice. Another stream with 0 Discord tags. I know. Whoops. I'm so bad at doing that. Usually I rely on Clone Plays or Nolark to do it for me. Okay, where would those pieces be? Yeah, it seems like just yesterday you hit 2K. I know, right? It was just this last February, I think. It's crazy. What's up, OKW Studios? Welcome. Better since I'm finally not sick. So that's good to hear. Yes, I do enjoy streaming. I'm not a huge streamer. I don't stream for very long typically when I do stream, but I enjoy it, especially if I have something to do. I like to stream at least a couple times a week. Cool hat. Is it custom? What do you mean by custom? Like, I didn't make it. I bought it at a store. I gotta go. My phone's gonna die. I'll be back soon if you're still on. Sounds good, Pepsi Cat. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I'm building the M5 gunship. This is very weird, but my favorite clone is Bly. He seems like a pretty popular guy. I think a lot of people like him. Can see why. He's a good soldier. Coconut, I loved your mini mock. Thank you. It was nice to build a mini mock. It'd been a while, huh? So I felt like, you know what? I'm in the new studio, new setup. Let's build. I threw together that. Yeah, I had been thinking about it for a little while, and the nice thing about mini mocks is I have all the pieces for them, so I literally threw that together in like half an hour, I think. Which was nice, but I'm glad you liked it. I was a little worried. I was like, oh, it might be too simple, but I think it turned out pretty good. And because I had, you know, it takes so few pieces, I think it's a mock I'm going to be able to keep built for a long time, which is cool because I typically have to take my mocks apart pretty quickly. So this one might be one of the first long-standing mocks of mine. It's the official hat of Coconut Brick Studios, that's right. That's actually why I've started wearing it more, just because of that. I'll be lurking. I'll be having dinner here shortly. What you eating tonight? Had a smoothie for dinner. Not the most exciting of meals. See you later, Micah Martin. And Aaron Droids. I was thinking to press the subscribe button when I already pressed it. Good man. Smart move. You won't regret it. Is anybody going to be watching the new Loki TV show on Disney Plus? Chinese dumplings and noodles, that sounds really good. Don't tell Han you'll add a smoothie for dinner, he'll be most mispleased. Man, I haven't seen Han in forever. I wonder what he's been up to. Have any of you guys seen him? I watched Loki, really liked the first episode. Nice. I'm excited. I am a huge fan of Tom Hiddleston and his character of Loki, so I've got high hopes. Forgot that came out today. Probably will watch that one, but eventually fall off. Like I did with Winter Soldier. Never even started Winter Soldier. That one wasn't very interesting to me. I don't know. I was never that intrigued by Bucky or Falcon. Heard it was good though. I think I will check it out, but the timeline has me all confused. Yeah, I'm interested because it was like, because obviously Loki's dead. Right? So it seemed to me that it was the Loki. So you remember in Endgame when they go back to get the Tesseract, right? And they knock it out of the way and Loki goes and grabs it in that timeline. I'm pretty sure it's that Loki because he then disappears. It's when Ant-Man goes back, you know, and he like goes inside Iron Man and makes him sick. And then, you know, Loki grabs the Tesseract and escapes. So I'm pretty sure it's that Loki, if I understand the trailer correctly. I could be wrong. Is tomorrow Friday? I wish it was, dude. I wish. It's only Thursday tomorrow. Ugh. Still have 2 more days of work. Brutal. It's brutal, guys. It's brutal. Do you want me to confirm or deny that theory, Coconut Brick Studios? Did I do that wrong? Yeah, you could, well, I don't know. Does anybody care if he tells me? Don't give me any spoilers or anything, but you can, like, tell me if I was right or wrong, I guess. Oh, 1x2. Dang, didn't it just come out this morning, Clone Place? You've already seen it? Yeah, Scott brings up a good point. If the show explain, like if it's a big spoiler or something, maybe wait and I'll just watch it. Spoiler free, can confirm that Loki who vanishes with the Tesseract in Endgame is the same Loki in the show. Yes, okay. So I am not as confused as I thought I was going to be. That's good. I'm also a huge fan of Owen Wilson. That was really cool and a surprise to see him in that show because, you know, that's typically not Owen Wilson's forte. So I was like, huh, interesting, but I feel like he's a talented actor, so I feel like if anybody can do it, he can. Now, on the other hand, if Vince Vaughn shows up, I'm going to be like, I don't know about this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We did something wrong here, boys. And I think I know what I did. Let's see if I'm right. Nope. I did that. Right? Weird. Thursday is great for me because it's the last day of school. Ooh, congratulations, dude. Who is Sakaar? Oh, yeah, the planet. Okay, that's why it sounded familiar. I'm really inspired by you, so what should I do for a channel in Star Wars? I would say, what do you enjoy the most out of Star Wars? Like, do you enjoy the mock building, reviews, Lego commentary? What is it about Lego Star Wars that intrigues you the most? Oh, is that? Could be it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't do something wrong. Oh, okay. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. A little bit of a scare there for a second. Yes, I'm talking to you, Commander Fives. I have an idea for you. You can make a mini Moloch with a clone trench and battle and droids attacking it. Are you talking to me, or are you talking to someone else? I'll tell you another movie I'm excited for. It's a movie coming out called The Green Knight. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with that, but that's the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight from King Arthur, from that world. I'm a huge fan. I love King Arthur. I read a lot of those books growing up, and Sir Gawain and the Green Knight is a really cool story. So I'm really excited to see that one. I think it comes out this year. Where'd all those 2x3s go? There it is. I knew I had got them. All right, see you next time, Will. Always a pleasure to have you. Do you think Jabba will return in Star Wars canon? If he does, I'm going to be mad because he got choked out. He's dead. He dead. So, he does. They better have just the world's most amazing story on how they brought him back, because it's going to take a miracle for me to believe that. Unless he was just playing dead or something. Are the boxes behind you sealed? Some of them are. Some of them are, some of them aren't. 2 of these. And 1 of those. Goes right here. Yeah. Oh, yep. I see him. I see him. Do you know what ever happened to Jabba's son? It never says. Rada just disappears because he gets returned back to Jabba the Hutt, and then who knows, maybe he dies or something. Hey, what's up, First Man Productions? Welcome. Oh no, guys! Somehow Jabba's returned. He's now on the notorious Sith planet of Exegol. Maybe Sidious revived him or something. He's like, you know who I need? I always like that Jabba guy. I need him back. I don't think anyone can say Commander 5's. Yeah. I know they're not public yet, but do you think it will be better? What will be? Oh, what do you think is better, the Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian Season 3? I honestly have no idea. I don't know. I'd have to know like what the story is behind the Book of Boba Fett, like what they're going to do with that. Not really sure at this juncture. Juncture. How do you say that word? At this stage. We're just going to go with that. As you guys know, I'm not the best at pronouncing stuff. Jabba clone tanks. He's building an army of Jabba the Hutts. You can see Rhodia in a few of the Clone Wars episodes after the movie, but yeah, then he just straight up weird. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't realize he was in. Which ones is he in? Which ones are he in? Is he in? I cannot speak tonight. Holy cow. I think Jabba's son drunk too much blue milk. He went a little too hard on the blue milk and passed out. Jabba's brain is inside of one of those spider droids. Jabba's son becomes a Jedi. Ooh, you guys are coming up with some interesting theories. I feel like his son would be too lazy to be a Jedi. Interestingly enough, did you guys know that certain species, like especially like Toydarians, and I think it was the Hutts, are less likely. They're less likely to have Jedi among them, like to birth a Jedi or a force sensitive being, because they're so famously, their brains are more complex and more adept and more apt at like withstanding Jedi mind tricks. But in that same note, that complexity and that ability to resist their mind tricks also means they are it's harder for them to be force sensitive. Sphere of Influence and Hunt for Zero. Oh yeah, Zero. I like that series, or that arc. Jabba's son got too cool and went on a drive and got killed by sand people. Oof. Bib Fortuna. Bib Fortuna with the best lines in Star Wars. The best line, I should say. I have to go bye. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you, Cyclone. Good luck on your drive to Idaho with all those animals. Hope that goes as well as it can. Thanks for stopping by. One of the Hutt Jedi was Belderon. Yeah, he does have a very interesting story. He's pretty cool. I liked him. You know, he helped break the stereotype that all Hutts are fat, lazy slugs. Even though basically all of them are. The 101 guy. That's right, Scott. Nailed it. I had some 1x2 tiles in here somewhere. Where did they run off to? Which one? Belderon fell to the dark side, though. That's very true. Bib Fortuna probably eat Java's son. Jabba's son. Ever heard of the Jedi who died killing the Force spirit of Palpatine once and for all? No, I'm not familiar with that story. Can't say I have. Whoops, I'm just dumping pieces off left and right over here. I am very pleased with how this is turning out. It's looking really good. What song is that? Which song is what? Gamer King 2244. Welcome, man. Ray Palpatine. Oh, I still can't believe that whole thing. Very interesting. Most satisfying clip in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Which clip is that? It's a story only Wikipedia will tell you. Oh, I love Wikipedia. Wikipedia is the best. Rey should either have been a nobody or Kenobi. Kenobi would have been an interesting story. It's called... The song is just called Lo-Fi Chilled Beats, 12 hours of DCMA free and copyright music free, or free music. Also, there'll be a link in the description at the end of the stream, so if you want to come back after it's over, you'll be able to see that. Check them out if you want. I wasn't referring to her, but that is funny. She could fit that description I gave. Yeah. He had to. He had to say it. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Wow, I can hear my wife's movie playing in the background. It's loud. Just watched the Umbaran arc of the Clone Wars. It was like the Vietnam War. I know the Umbaran arc is dark. That's some heavy stuff right there, but it's really good though. What on earth? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm building next. I'm surprised with how much I've been able to do. I wonder how long I've been streaming for. An hour, 2 hour, 2.5 hours. Wow. Also, if you're new to the stream and you haven't smashed that like button yet, you know what to do. Never watched or read Little Women. It's a classic. Like, I don't know. It's not really my type. It's a well-written story. My wife loves it, though. What's up, T? Agreed that Pong Krell is a sucky Jedi? Absolutely. Probably one of the worst, in my opinion. I think that this is the first time I've been in the new room at night. It's always so bright in there. Yeah, it's really nice. I've got a new kind of like, I've done some new lighting stuff, like new lighting setup, which I think has made a big difference with my streaming setup. I feel like they're better lit. So like my last setup was bright, but it was like way too bright, whereas this one I feel like it's just well lit in general. Imagine racing Hello There in the same tune as Kenobi behind Palpatine. What? Today was my last day of school. Now I'm in summer. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Welcome back, Beck. I'm still plugging away at this build. Still going. Honestly, don't even know how long I'm going to go for. I don't really have a set plan. I'm just going to build. Just going to go for as long as I want. I was sad Solid Brick Studios pieced out so early. I like talking to him. He's a cool guy. Oh, this is the back door that the speeder comes in and out of. Coconut, what are your thoughts on other franchises? Are you talking about like Marvel or like Lego? Like, are you talking about like Disney's other franchises or like Lego's other franchises? There's one. This is becoming an Axis stream? How's it becoming an Axis stream? Enlighten me. Rich Boy J started streaming. Oh, I wonder if that's why my bunch of people, like, all of a sudden the count dropped. Man, me and him always seem to stream at the same time. Just my luck. How are you gonna compete with a Rich Boy J stream? You know what I mean? Oh, like Marvel in general. Gotcha. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. I feel like Disney definitely like brought Marvel into the light. You know what I mean? Like they made, like, I would definitely say Marvel was popular and Marvel was cool, but they definitely like made Marvel big. I'm not as familiar with the comics as, you know, most people are. So I don't know if they've like butchered Marvel, if they like told the stories well or not. I'm not a huge superhero guy. So like I'm more of a DC guy. I like Batman. I feel like, you know, I guess when I say superhero, I mean like the Captain Americas and the Thors and like these. I like Batman, like superheroes like that, more man-made, more believable. Do it. And so that's kind of what draws me more. I like the DC stuff. Their stuff's also a lot darker. But as far as a whole, I feel like Disney made Marvel like they really successful. You know, like they're good movies. They're not movies that I'm like, oh wow, this was like really good, like made me think or stuff like that. But it's like, you know, it's good entertainment. Sit down and watch it with the fam. Anyone know how to buy Lego Store display? I don't know. I've wondered the same thing, T, because there's been there's one currently at my local Walmart that I'd love to buy. But I know you can find some on eBay. Those ones are usually really expensive though. Do you live stream with Republic Studs? No, I've never live streamed with Republic Studs. It's because Axis streams are more long. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't. This is the longest I've streamed in a while. Usually I'll stream for like an hour and a half, maybe like an hour and 45 minutes, but I'm having fun. You know, I'm in a good mood. I'm going to be building this anyway, so I figured, you know, I might as well keep on going with the stream. You never know. I might get like, you know, have another fun conversation. Whoops, hang out, maybe get some more donos, you never know. Will this beat the stream with clone plays? Oh, definitely not that long. No, there's no way I could stream for 4.5 hours. I'll probably max out in like 20 minutes or so, maybe. That was a long stream. Pretty sure that was like 4.5 hours. We had to stop and eat in the middle of it. That's right, Gunship gang. Gotta go grab a piece. I'll be back. Only way Coconut could go that long in a stream is whenever I come visit again. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I probably won't even do another stream that long until, you know, I'm taking apart another lock. That's such a long time to stream. I would like to attempt a 6-hour live stream someday, though. That would be fun, I think. Hello, Brick Blast Productions. How you doing tonight? Thank you for stopping by. I made a custom Separatist tank. That's cool. How was the dumpling, or the dumplings and noodles thrown? Do you like roguelites or roguelites? What is that? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I know. I gotta work on my endurance. Ooh, 24 hour. I could never do 24 hour. No way. Unless someone paid me a ridiculous amount of money, then I'd do it. Bacon Brick Studios. I like bacon. I think the longest stream I've ever done was like 6 to 7 hours. I was hanging out with Nolark and someone else. See, those are the ones that go long when you got people on there. It's hard to go the distance by yourself. What Lego food tastes the best? That chicken leg looks pretty dang good. I don't know about you guys. I like the look of that thing. Or the croissant. The croissant looks pretty tasty. Coconut doesn't really play games. Oh, what was your question? What was your question, Micah? Something to do with video games? Ow. Okay. Is that another one of those? I think it is. I just saw... Don't you hate it when you're building and you see a piece kicking around somewhere and you like move it a few times, keep running into it, then as soon as you need it, it's nowhere to be found. Does that happen to you guys? What is the difference? Oh, the Lego banana piece reminds me of those tiny... Yes, I agree, Z Bacon, 100%. I think about that almost every time I see a Lego banana. What were those candies called? Do you remember? Old man coconut having his body popped. Oh yeah, dude. These joints be creaky. I'm a creaky old man. Old man coconut. I like that. It's funny. Dang it. Can you show us the gunship up close? Yeah, let me get this section finished. Like once I get this part connected, I'll show you like the whole body, what it looks like so far. Ah, every time I get up and sit back down, there's a new piece I'm gonna get. So yeah, it goes like that. Dude, M5, welcome back. Or have you been here the whole time? Yeah, the banana is a very interesting one. Alright, still cranking away. How's it looking so far, guys? M5, the way you get these angles in the front right here is incredible. Like, wow. Like, you know, this is one of those things where it's like you see people do the review and like you see pictures and video, but when you build it and have it in hand, like, man, I just got to take a second to appreciate, like, just I don't even know how you, like, just that comes into your brain. Like this piece right here, it's like 5 studs wide. It's odd, but then you're able to just like, it's an odd number, but you can just sit it in there evenly. It's just like, bro. Call me ranch because I'd be dressing what? Runts, is that what they're called? Yes, runts. It's okay, coconut, my body does the same. It doesn't help that my habits is popping fingers. I know, I gotta stop popping my fingers. I've had the stream on in the background while I do some stuff, gotcha. When there was a machine with them, you knew it was a good day, especially when you're like at the car dealership or like the auto repair shop, and you know how they've got like the hot tamales, runts, gumballs, and your mom gives you some quarters. Oh yeah, those are good times. Those were simple times, man. I miss those days. Let's see, flip this back around. I'm glad you enjoy the build. Oh yeah, I'm pleased. I was a little worried. There were things about the build that I was like, I just don't know if I like that, but I think overall, I'm gonna be very satisfied with this. It's gonna be featured in my next mock, for sure. Which is gonna be my largest Lego mock to date. Gonna be a big boy. I like the seats. Yeah, the seats are cool. I was impressed with the amount of detail. Like, look at this. Those seats look good. I'm impressed. Oh, you know what? That's not going to be in here. I don't know if it's me, but artificial banana flavor just doesn't taste anything like real. Oh, I hate artificial banana. The only kind I like is actual banana. What's up? Welcome back, Naruto. I agree with Sea Bacon. Yeah, artificial banana is blech. Gross. The worst is raspberry. You mean artificial flavor? You know it's good when coconut is impressed, I guess. I don't know. M5, if you're still in the chat, I'm very curious, and I was actually going to message you about this. Why did you use the light bluish gray 1x2 masonry brick? Like, what was your thought process there? Instead of just using, like, you know, plain white or plain light bluish gray. Like, what was it about the masonry brick that you felt added to the build? I'm very curious to know. What's up, Fast Bricks? Welcome. Have you tried those Baconator Pringles? No, that sounds interesting. Baconator Pringles, huh? That's... I like the pizza ones. The pizza Pringles are the bomb. Oh good, M5 is in the chat still. Because I want to know. It's a burning question. Why the masonry? Why? I thought it added just a little bit more detail instead of a flat surface. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was, I was putting the part list together, and I was like, masonry bricks on a gunship? It's like, all right. And then just barely I was putting them in, and I was like, interesting. I wonder what his thought process is. Makes sense. Just a little extra detail. Because, typically when you think masonry, you think like stone, some kind of like stonework. I was like, huh. Coconut, I had to chuckle a little in the last Bad Batch episode after seeing the TAC droid. The minifig probably shot up another $50 because of it. Oh, you know it. It's getting to the point where it's like any minifigure, everyone's like, oh, buy it up, I gotta buy it up. That's funny. Oh, nothing like a little hyperinflation in the Lego market, right? People have been making such a big deal out of that kind of stuff. I'm like, if you don't like the high prices, don't buy it. And it's like, here's the thing. People can only charge what we are willing to pay for it. So like, even if they raise the prices a ton, if nobody buys it, their prices are going to go back down. So that goes like that. Yep, that's definitely what it is. Just saw Loki, it was so cool. No spoilers, man. I gotta watch it still. I'm super excited. Especially since a lot of the model is made up of flat surfaces, I thought it would be nice to switch it up. That makes sense. The back of them have really nice grooves. Yes. Yeah, it was, because I noticed specifically you put the backside, which is just the one vertical line. And yeah, it's almost just like a strip right there. That was a good move. That's what we call a pro gamer move. I hope one day to be able to design on a level like that where I'm like just using these random pieces to just like add that little extra bit of detail. I'm not there yet, but I would love to be there one day. What I wonder is who was the person that the two sisters talking to in the Bad Batch? I don't know. I haven't seen that far yet. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes. I'm behind everyone else. Just saw those pieces. So is Shakti your favorite Jedi? M5? Is that the story behind the profile picture? You have to watch season 7 of the Clone Wars to understand who they are. Who? The sisters? Are you talking about, are they the 2 sisters from the Clone Wars? Is that why everyone's like, oh my gosh, Ahsoka's gonna be in the Bad Batch? I mean, honestly, would we be surprised at this point if Ahsoka showed up in the Bad Batch? I feel like it's getting to a point where it's just like the same core group of characters, just in different shows. It's like, all right, these guys will cameo in these shows, and then they're going to cameo in these guys' shows, and then they're all going to cameo together in this show. My guess is Captain Rex. Yeah, Captain Rex is definitely going to be appearing soon. For how long? I don't know. He'll be there. Do you think Rex will be in this Friday's episode of The Bad Batch? I'm not sure. I haven't seen like how, like, you know, what was set up in this most recent episode. What's up, Dirty Nap 34? It's going pretty good. I'm starting to get a headache from how long I've been streaming, but I'm still holding on, still going strong. Hey, what's up, Dan the Man? I thought you were talking about you didn't know who the sisters were. Are you talking to me? Don't really care if Shoka shows up. Yeah, I don't really care either, to be honest. It means nothing to me. Is that compatible with other leading brands? What are you talking about, Almighty Productions? Are you building a Republic Cruiser for your new mock? Oh, dude, you missed it. I think it was like an hour ago. I actually did a reveal of what my next project was going to be. I showed everyone like how far along it is. I can bust it out again if you guys want to see. You guys want to see it again? How much money would it take for you to do a 2-hour stream? 24-hour stream? I'd do it for $1,000. $1,000, and I'd do a 24-hour stream. I don't know who would pay me that and why, but if someone came to me and was like, "Hey man, I love your streams. I'll give you $1,000 if you stream for 24 hours," I'd be like, "Yep." I mean, that's $500 a day. That's more than I make at work. So. All right, let me show you guys again. So this is like my current mock project. It is a UCS scaled acclimator class assault ship, you know, from the early days of the Clone Wars. You can see I've got the large Republic Navy logo on there. I've kind of got the angle and the slant of the ship down. What I'm going to start working on now is this back part, getting like the main bridge area in. I'm pretty happy with it though. You know, it's obviously not as big as a Venator, but it's a small ship, so obviously it's got to be smaller than a Star Destroyer or a Venator would be. But I'm pretty happy. I've actually got both of these plates done. This one is just not put on right now because I'm working on this side. So that's that. What's up, Dart Ruffian? Just got here. Algorithm doing its thing. That YouTube algorithm coming in clutch. Is this for the new mock? So that is the new mock. Well, the next mock. It's not for... It's probably not going to be in Kato Neomoidia. Is that going to any conventions? Absolutely, M5. That is it's one of the reasons why I built it, because as a mock builder, I felt like I can't show up to a convention with that nothing, but I couldn't bring a mock, whereas this Venator, I'm going to make modular, and I'm going to make it pretty compact so I can transport it easily. So that's what I'm going to be taking with me to conventions. I'll probably build like a mini little mock to go along with it. You know, I'll do like some terrain and stuff, maybe some clone troopers coming out of it, but like obviously the main brunt of it will be the cruiser. What's up, Crazy Brick? How you doing, man? I'm just building the M5 gunship. So far, I'm impressed. You know, it doesn't have the detail of the Brick Vault gunship, but what I like about it is just how simple and compact it is. You know what I mean? This is a very cost-effective gunship. So, like, if I were to build multiple, which I would like to, I would definitely be able to build more of these than a Brick Vault version. I was watching a video of my friend's younger brother's new Lego build, and your stream got recommended. Oh, nice. Well, welcome. What is the worst planet you could make a mock of? Like, what's the hardest planet to make a mock of? I don't really know what you mean by worst. Like, most boring, maybe? I'm legit ordering a Lego Loki right now. Yeah, I bet his price is going to go up. Are you going to have Plo Koon Starfighter on Kato Neomoidia? I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure like what the minifigure setup is going to be. Because I would also like to have Plo Koon on the battlefield fighting, just depending on when I decide to have the whole mock take place. More gunships are better. That's right. The more the merrier. I've got 3 over here. I've got the dropship up there, and then this M5 will be my fifth gunship. It's the way to go. The ugliest, most disappointing place in Star Wars. Ooh. I feel like it. I don't know. That depends on your building skill, because I feel like a skilled builder can make any planet look good. But for me, my worst or my most difficult is Umbara. Just because it's so black, just like all of it's black, so it eats up so much light. So it's kind of hard to record and like show what it is you're building. And it's kind of hard to see it like through a camera. Like it's all right if you see it in person, but over a camera it can be tough if you don't light it correctly. Mr. Idler does a Plo Koon Starfighter, huh? Dang, that guy he's done everything. I like how David asked Lego if they care about minifig value on the secondary market. Very easily to tell the answer is no. I know, they were like, nope. Well, I don't care. It's hard to replicate Umbara's atmosphere in Lego. That's another thing that's really tough. Is just like that dark, spooky, like smoke, foggy, mist-ridden landscape. That's really tough, really hard. So yeah, Umbara's probably, in my opinion, the most challenging planet outside of Geonosis. Geonosis mostly just because, you know, It's hard to find that dark orange. It's hard to find the dark orange in Lego. Like a lot of people thought my next mock was going to be Geonosis, and I was like, I don't have enough money to build a Geonosis mock. You gotta be rich. You gotta be Solid Brick Studios level to be able to do something like that. I think the 2020 AAT is good. Ooh, hot take. Not a fan of that one. Yes. So M5, I've got another question for you. What is it like being on so many streams and seeing so many videos of people building your gunship? Like, what does that feel like? Like, is it weird? Is it surreal? Is it like, I don't know, exhilarating? Just, you know, like, you designed this. This is your work, and like people are paying you money just to be able to build it. What does that feel like? Chum Lee from Pawn Stars. Are we talking Pawn Stars here? Welcome back, Tate the Great. What happened to that Geonosis mini mock you had in the background? It's right over there. In fact, I believe, checking my schedule, you guys are gonna see it next week. I think it's either next week or the week after. You'll be seeing like what exactly the purpose of that mock was. Because I know a lot of people thought it was like, oh, he's like hinting at his next large-scale mock. It's Geonosis. But it was actually for something entirely different. Next level building is using real fog. That's how you know you're a real Lego master. You got real fog up in there. I love how they named the Fish Prince Chum. I know, right? The irony in that. Whoops. Hey, what's up, Starbucks 2? How you doing tonight? And Jar Jar Battle Pack? Ew. Just kidding. I would like a Gungan Warrior Battle Pack. That would be cool. Because who would want a set of like four Jar Jar Binks? Doesn't make sense to me. I love the combination of red and green for the filler brick. It really helps it not get confusing. It helps the parts stand out. That was a smart move there, M5. Smart move. Here we go. I want to read Scott's comment. Looked like a juicy one. Let me just find that piece. I've been thinking about the Darksaber again. If LEGO was willing to give us a curved hilt for Count Dooku, could they have done something for the Darksaber? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it was just lazy. Like, we've seen, like, it would be different if LEGO just didn't do new things for LEGO molds. You know, it was just like, well, that's just how we do it. That's our business model. That's what we decided to go with. It's like, okay, yeah, I get that. But it's like, you've done it before. So why not do it again? Especially with something as epic as the Darksaber. I mean, even the name alone, the Darksaber. Make a Lego fog machine. There you go. It's pretty cool, especially since this was just a passion project I did because I simply wanted a gunship. To see people willing to spend money to have their own replica is really dope. Oh, I bet. Because, like, looking at yours, it's like, dude, this is straight up, like, this is legitimately a display piece. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you did a stellar job. I haven't looked into like website or your Insta channel too much, do you plan on like doing other builds, or is it just kind of like just the gunship for now? I think the first time I came in contact with yours was on the Brick Wiz's channel. He compared, well, no, someone mentioned the M5 gunship because I was looking for a custom one. They're like, you should check out the Brick Wiz. He does a comparison of the Brick Vault and the M5. And I was like, M5? What's an M5 gunship? Which gunship is better, open version or closed? Are you referring to like doors, like 2 doors or 1 door? If so, I prefer the 1 door with the bubble turrets. That's not a 2x4. Dang it. I need more. Are you going to make a review on it, Coconut? What do you guys think? Should I make a review? Like, I would like to make a review doing my thoughts on it, but I know so many people have done it. I don't want people to be like, ugh, another review. So you guys let me know in the comments. What do you want to see? Do you want to see me review the M5? Like, obviously it would mostly be like, okay, my thoughts, my reaction to it, because a lot of the, you guys have seen a lot of like the details and functions of it. So let me know. How much was the gunship? I think it cost me about $177. It all depends. Like, it just depends. Like, do you get a Bricklink store that has cheap shipping? Do you get a Bricklink store that has sales? How many Bricklink stores could you get a vault from? Because, the more stores you pick, the more in shipping you're paying. So I'm hoping the next one is cheaper than that. I'd love to see if I could get it down to like the 160 range, 150, because that's initially what I was told it would be around in. And obviously, I've been in the Lego world long enough to know prices fluctuate, especially on Bricklink. I have the stuff in the works I'm trying to finish up for Brick Fair Virginia. That's exciting. Is it Lego Star Wars related? I'm sure a lot of people would love to see a custom ATTE. I feel like other than Bricklink, or other than Brick Vault, like nobody's done a custom Brick ATTE. When do you think we'll get the separate minifigures? You mean like action figures? Like minifigures sold by themselves? Honestly, I don't know. I heard rumors of a Rebel CMF for next year, but I don't know if that's true or not. Should I invest 100 to a life-size cardboard cutout of Nick Cage or a Lego set, the Batcave? Lego set? All day, man. All day. Yeah, it's Star Wars related. I've been working on a Juggernaut. Dude, are you serious? That is insane. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Is it like play scale? I don't, obviously you don't reveal whatever you don't want to, but is it like play scale, or are we talking like, large scale, UCS scale? That is awesome, man. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be so cool. Are you going to be posting images on Instagram at all, or is it going to be like totally nothing until it's done? Oh, smaller, closer to scale with minifigs. Gotcha. That'll be cool. Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. I made a mistake. What do you think about the new Boba Fett minifigure? I think he looks pretty cool. Obviously, I haven't seen like HD images of him, but from what I saw, I was impressed. I don't know, what did you think? Well, it's probably the same. 1x6, 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 1x6. Where are they? 1x6? Did I read that right? 1x4. I don't know where 1x6 came from. It's pretty large, a little smaller than minifig scale. Every once in a while I put out a whip on my story. Nice, I will make sure to keep my eye out. Welcome back, Will. That sucks. Got a case of insomnia tonight. I have a really hard time sleeping because I work during the day, so that means at night, that's when I work on my projects. That's when I get my brain going, get my creative juices flowing. So then when it's time to go to sleep, I just lay there for hours. That message from M5 was about the gunship. Oh, gotcha. UCS scale generally means much bigger than would be proportionate to a minifigure. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I meant, like large. Should be around 100 to 110 studs long, and I believe minifigure scale is around 140. Wow, so that's pretty close to minifig scale. Impressive. Is that going to be an instructions for that as well? I would imagine so. Seems like that's kind of your thing. What's up, Dart Ruffian? I don't know why I just said hello to you. You've been here for a while. Sorry. I'm getting tired. Probably wrap things up here in a bit. Is the 1999 Naboo Swamp the worst Lego set? No. The worst Lego set is the First Order Heavy Assault Walker. Nothing can change my mind on that. Thing is an atrocity to mankind. Oh, gotcha, Sea Bacon. Going to buy the set for the minifigure. Which one are you talking about, Commander Fives? Flip it like that, yeah. Originally I was going to make instructions, but I forgot and got too far into the build. Oh no. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, so I guess that brings up another question. So do you make the instructions as you go, or do you build the entire thing, go back, and then build instructions for it? How does that work? F in the chat for M5, for real though. Coconut's dreams are haunted by a First Order walker. It's true. I can hear this moan in the distance. Rey is a Skywalker. I'm like, no, no, leave me alone. I do programming, so I know what you mean, M5. With something as large as a Juggernaut, I would hope you would build the instructions as you go. Yeah, I have no idea. I've only ever made instructions for one of my builds, and that was a tiny little ATRT, so as you can imagine, that wasn't very hard. Rafe was a disappointment. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. The new Slave 1 with the new Boba Fett. Oh, I see what you mean. The armor helmet mold just dropped. I know, it looks good. For smaller projects like my gunship or cannon, I make the instructions after since it's easy to take apart. But for something like the Juggernaut, it would have been a lot better to go along the way. That makes sense. So what did you use to design these instructions? Like, what did you make these instructions on? I'm impressed. They're like they're pretty easy to follow. Like, I've only had one or two sections that kind of, confused me for a little bit. Very professional. Do you sell a lot of the instructions? Like in a typical month, how many instructions would you say you sell? Panel Death Star. What are you referring to, Micah? Love this build. I have two already there. The best gunships from Mox. Dude, what's up, M? How you been, man? It's been a while. That's good to hear. I'm really excited. I've actually been chatting with M5 here in the chat. the designer, and yeah, he did a good job. I'm impressed. Like, I know I've talked to people about it and talked about it on stream, and I had my reservations, but so far, very, very happy with it. It's very cost effective. I think that's the biggest plus for it, is when you want a gunship, because you know what I mean, a gunship is not really going to be the main focal point of your mock, because it's a small, lighter support craft, so you want something that's not super expensive so you can replicate it, and this is definitely in that realm. Lego will make 2 Captain Foxes before they make a Commander Cody. Interesting. What do you think a Commander Fox minifigure would come in? Like, I feel like they would make a Commander Cody before Fox. We're over 3 hours. Did we pass 3 hours? No way. Whoa, 3.5 hours. We're coming up on 4 hours. Wow. I honestly did not expect that. Because here's what I thought was going to happen, right? I'm currently working on my acclimator, and I'm very engaged and invested in that project because I want to get it done ASAP. So I was like, all right, I'll probably work on this gunship for a few hours. I mean, for like an hour. Then I'll jump back to the acclimator. But I've really enjoyed the build, and I want to see it done. Because, I mean, look at this. So far, it's looking really good. It's a pretty seamless build. I like it. It's very sturdy, too. It feels very solid. It's not fragile at all. Like, I could pick it up from a few different places. I'm going to use the parts from the new Slave one to make a mock for Boba Fett. Nice. That'll be cool. Hello there. Just came across your channel today, and seeing that we are birds of the same feather, I subscribed. I figured I would drop it on a live stream. Great work. Thank you, Gordon. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, my friend. And welcome to the stream. Right now I'm building a custom gunship designed by a guy named M5 Builds, and I'm liking it. It's a pretty solid gunship. It's a nice alternative to buying Legos because theirs is rather expensive. Okay, I know that piece is in here somewhere. I'm not really sure. It tends to fluctuate, especially when there's new Clone Wars content that comes out, but I guess that at least sell a handful of instructions. That I can see that happening. I buy and sell Lego on the side to kind of like help fund the channel, help fund projects. And whenever Clone Wars makes a resurgent, the gunships are always a solid investment. You buy them when they're low, that Clone Wars content comes out, they skyrocket, and I sell them. People love gunships. That's all I can say. Do I really not have any of those? I'm not gonna say that, Jack's Facts Tracks. Better be careful, man. One of my mods will put you in timeout for spamming. Here's one. Here's another. Excellent. Me going online to find a cheap gunship, me going to my wallet, seeing only 20 bucks. Yeah, that'd have to be a pretty cheap one. Alright guys, we're gonna go for another 10 minutes or so. And I'm gonna peace. Oh, goes every other. Oops. No, I thought I had more of that piece. But I don't. Okay, that's good. Six and 3. There's the 6, slides right in at the top. Fox did nothing wrong. Yeah, I agree. Super excited to follow the journey of the new mock. Amazing content as always. Keep up the great work. Cheers. Thank you, Em. I appreciate it. I'm excited to start the next project. I mean, well, I've got the next big project, and then, you know, I've got that smaller side project coming out, the Acclimator build. I'm really excited for both. Also, really appreciate your support on Patreon, man. It means a lot. Always join the live streams late. How come? You just don't get notified, or you just got stuff to do? My first LEGO Star Wars set was the 2003 mini build of the Republic gunship. Loved it to death, still have it, though missing several parts. Destructive Kid recently made a mock of a Geonosis diorama for it. That's cool. So a mini scale Geonosis mock. That's cool. Don't you love those old nostalgic sets? Like I have one. It's the MTT. The mini MTT. I'm pretty sure it came out the same year that one did. Gordon. And I just loved that set to death for some reason. I don't know why. I still remember it. And I just absolutely loved it. So it's just funny how like little sets like that will just ingrain themselves in our minds. All right, see you later, Almighty Productions. Hey, Coconut, am I able to send you the link to show you the custom Galactic Marines? Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, just send it over on Insta. All right, guys, let's see how long we've been going for. 3:36. I think it's time for me to tap out. I'm starting to run out of... I'm missing some pieces, and I'm thinking either they weren't included in the orders. I mean, that's all. That's the only thing it could be, or I just haven't found them yet. So I'll have to dig around for those. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Had a fun stream. This was really good. This is the longest I've streamed in a while. 3.5 hours. Huge thank you to my donators. I really appreciate it. Those $10 donations are just awesome. So thank you. I'll be streaming again Friday. Probably like Friday afternoon, so stay tuned for that. And we should have some more Gunship madness for you guys. Thank you all for stopping by, but until next time, happy building.